Now let's take you right across to the capital's Jantar Mantar, where there is a unique protest that's happening. There are Tamil Nadu farmers who've gathered around 150 of them with human skulls. These are skulls where they say of farmers who have died due to lack of facilities. They have committed suicide due to distress and mounting loans. These protesters chose a unique style to reach out to the centre. They want the centre now to intervene and listen to their demands. Reportedly, Tamil Nadu has been facing one of the worst drought in over 100 years. And we've seen this is what the protesters demand, a better drought relief package as well from the centre. Let's try and connect with Parbina, who is joining us from the ground, and prevent a drought in Tamil Nadu is what they're asking for. Let's go across to Parbina, my colleague, directly. Parbina, first take us through this unique style of protest. And I believe you have the organizer with you. What are their demands from the centre? Akshaynath also joining us from Chennai. Akshay, wait with us. Let's go to Parbina first.
Well, let me tell you, Devina, it is the 9th day and their unique way continues even on the 9th day when the government have requested them 2 days. They have met yesterday. The Finance Minister Arun Jaitley have told them that he will be talking to the RBI, Reserve Bank of India officials, and will get back to them on 2 days. But they say they will continue until and unless the demands are met and they are fulfilled. They will not go back from Delhi, from the capital, until and unless the attention is drawn from the Prime Minister, the President, and the government has to do something about it. But we'll directly go to the President here, who is heading this protest here in Delhi, and let us hear from them what is the demand and what do they think. So if you can once more tell us what are your demands and are you satisfied by after meeting the Finance Minister?
Sir, heavy drought in Tamil Nadu. This year very drought in Tamil Nadu. Only after 140 years, this is a very drought in Tamil Nadu.
So you have met the Finance Minister yesterday. Yes. He said he'll be talking to the RBI officials. Are you willing to wait? Are you satisfied, or are you dissatisfied with the pace it is going?
Yes. Last year also drought, we came here and we met the Finance Minister. We told if the drought relief fund will not be given, or the jewels pledged in the banks will not be stopped for action. The bank officials are selling our land, trying to sell our land. If you will not stop, we will commit suicide. Immediately the Finance Minister told us, you don't worry, I will help you. For the first 1 year he has not helped us. So 400 farmers commit suicide. That is the skull of the farmer died, suicide. Now he came yesterday I met the Finance Minister with the help of the Deputy Speaker Thambidurai. He told, we represented that last year we told you forget that us. This year also we told you don't worry. Now also I will help you. I will meet the RBI and the bank official.
So are you hopeful now? You say that he did not fulfill his your demand last year. You've been waiting for a year. Are you now satisfied? Are you hopeful?
Sir, now also we are waiting for 2 days because our request fulfilled, then only we leave the Delhi. Otherwise we will die here. No other way. We will die in the Tamil Nadu, or we will suicide in Tamil Nadu. The central minister saying we die due to the family quarrels and love affair and the other troubles. If we will die here, there no other way. So the central government people are thinking that the farmers are the downtrodden people, untouchable people, the second-class citizen of India. All over India, lakhs, crore of farmers are living. But even the Prime Minister of India and other ministers contact the corporate company owners and others, but they refuse to see the farmers. What is
so you've heard, Devina, that how dissatisfied they are. They are hopeful. They're given the Finance Minister 2 days. They continue the unique way of protesting with their fellow farmers, skulls here, who allegedly they say that these are the farmers who have committed suicide. They have come here all the way to the Delhi to with the skulls of their fellow farmers. They will continue. They're waiting for the ministers. Meanwhile, they're also hopeful that they could meet the Prime Minister and the President here in the capital.
All right, Parbina, also show us that how many protesters are there in this group, and how do they plan to take the agitation ahead? They say they're prepared for a long-haul fight as well. They're prepared for Prime Ministers. They're trying for Prime Minister's attention as well. But how many protesters are there in the group? Some of them, how are they managing to sit on a dharna? They've been there for 9 days now.
Well, what we hear is that 147 farmers have come here from Tamil Nadu's Tanjavur, Tiruchi and Karur districts. But we'll hear it from them that how do they want to take it forward. So you say you will not go back from Delhi until and unless something is promised to you. How do you intend to take this forward? If the government does not do anything, how do you intend to take this dharna forward?
We farmers The nation is, India is an agriculture nation. We are the backbone of India.
So what will you do? Will you keep sitting here at Jantar Mantar? What is your plan?
We will agitate. We will roll in the road. We will roll. We will roll in the road without a dress. We will commit suicide also. What can we do to go to the Madras? No food there, no water there, no help us. The Mangala Chutra,
So Devina, you have heard that they will change. They will change their strategy. They will go in front of the minister's house for now, because this is the early morning, or at 9 o'clock they were just eating their breakfast and waiting to start. So there are a few farmers who have gathered here after eating breakfast. They woke up now. They're waiting. You know, if I would show that they have their skulls here on the other side also. They are here with their skulls. If I'm a camera person, can pen. There are around 20 to 25 farmers who are ready here in front of this space which is booked for this agitation. There are more farmers who are eating their breakfast and will come here and gather here. Around 150 farmers who are here, and as they say, if their demands are not met, they will adopt other ways to draw centre's attention.
So Akshaynath, now let me come to you. This is the fight they've taken to the centre, but what about the state government? How does the Palaniswamy government plan to pacify these farmers? What is the action plan? There's been about 106 farmers suicide in just December to January months. Well, here is a fact that I can show you as well. 144 farmers committing suicide. Yes, Akshaynath, go ahead.
Have started. Well, let me take you back to how it all started. So from December, Ayya Kanne, the person who was just talking to Parveena, had started the protest here in Trichy Chandaur belt, and it's seen that most of the time the demands that they've been making is to release water. Initially it was the Kaveri water dispute release that they wanted, so that they can at least continue with their cultivation and the irrigation processes, but then that didn't work out. Later on they started protesting, talking about how the farmers are committing suicide, and around that time the entire state was drought ridden, and yes, Pannirselvam's government had announced the state to be a drought state, and it was seen that though they have been continuously protesting in the state, there was no reaction from the state government. Hence Ayya Kanne and his group decided to come to Delhi, and for the last 9 days they've been protesting outside Jantar Mantar, and it is seen that even here they were using innovative methods to bring the state government's attention. In fact, initially they were standing in knee-deep water in the beach and protesting, but again there was no response. Later on they started moving out, where the men and women were in a semi-nude form protesting, and again there was no reaction from the state government. And now, because the state hasn't reacted much to the condition, that's why they've come and approved the central government. And last year also they had done a similar protest, requesting the finance ministry to intervene and also
but here is the point. Last year you had Jayalalitha at the helm, now you have Palaniswamy at the helm. So now, even as both the factions are fighting over the party symbol, what about the plight of the farmers at Jantar Mantar? Now let us take you through the statistics at the moment as we are looking at the story. 144 farmers committed suicide just in October to December last year. In 1 month, that is January to December, you've had 106 farmers committing suicide, and now they are hoping that their voices are heard by centre and the state government in this unique style of protest at Jantar Mantar. Continue getting you this story. Have to move on now.